Good morning and welcome to day 115 of A Year in Miracles. So we've been doing this every day since January 1st. So this is day 115, which correlates to workbook lesson 115 in A Course in Miracles. So I'm going to dive right in because this is a great lesson. For morning and evening review, these are actually reviews right now. So we're reviewing lesson number 99. Salvation is my only function here. My function here is to forgive the world for all the errors I have made. For thus am I released from them with all the world. And review of lesson number 100 is, my part is essential to God's plan for salvation. I am essential to the plan of God for the salvation of the world. For he gave me his plan that I might save the world. So on the hour, let's say salvation is my only function here. And on the half hour, we can say my part is essential to God's plan for salvation. And that's it. Those are our lessons for today. Review lessons number 99 and 100. And today we are on A Course in Miracles workbook lesson 115. And, this is such a powerful lesson. And I just want to share a little bit of what went on when I went to visit my daughter in California last week. I know a lot of you saw that I was doing my lessons live from Los Angeles, different parts of West Hollywood and Santa Monica, which was so much fun, and I met some great people out there. But my daughter loves to introduce me to all of these new health modalities that she's into, and we did some really fun things, and I had some treatments that I had never experienced before. And one of the things that we decided we wanted to do together was a past life regression. And just for the fun of it, just to see, what is this all about, and just be open-minded about, what it might bring up. And we both went separately, and the person who was facilitating was, trying to lead me into these rooms to meet these people, and everything was very gray and black and cloudy. I couldn't see vivid pictures, which is really unusual for me because I usually am able to visualize things and picture things very vividly, and a lot of my dreams are filled with color. So I was still kind of going with it, trying really hard to to do this past life regression because I was curious about what maybe my lives had been in the past, and what some of the people who are in my lives now, what their function was in past lives, really just for fun, just to see where it was all going. And near the end, of our session together, she brought me into this other room, and again, it was very gray and cloudy, and I really couldn't see much. And she asked me, "Who is with you now?" And I said, "My mother." And I don't even know why I said that, because I didn't see her. I guess I felt her presence. And she said, "What does she have to tell you?" And I started sobbing. And that's not like me. I mean, I was raised, back in the era where, if you were crying, you were going to be given something to cry about, So crying to me was really not something that I was used to doing. And just to start sobbing like that, I thought, oh my gosh, what's going on right now? And she said, "How are you feeling?" And I said, I feel sad. And she said, "Well, why do you feel sad?" And I said, "Because my mother is sobbing, and she just keeps saying, 'I'm so sorry for everything that I did that wasn't, being a great mother.'" Because, she had a lot of problems. My mom had a horrible childhood, and not great marriage. And, through that, she tried to do her best, but, she struggled a lot with alcoholism. And so as a young child, we were raised, as a child of an alcoholic. And I know a lot of you probably know what that's like. Didn't really have any parents. My father passed away when I was 11 years old. And my mom, as much as she wanted to be there, she just couldn't. Her world just fell apart, and she kind of became a recluse. So, she was there sometimes, mostly not there. So it was very hard to depend on her. And, we knew, and of course, growing up, you understand, oh, my mom had a bad life and she did the best she could. But really to integrate that was difficult because, I look at myself now as a mother and I think, my God, I would have never done those things, that my mother did. And, you try to do the best you can. And that's kind of where this whole lesson came in, because through her sobs that I was kind of in this trance meditation kind of regression state, I really felt how much pain she was in and how terrible she felt for not being able to be there as a mother for us, or for me specifically for this particular thing. And my tears really were just because I felt so bad for her. I just felt so heartbroken that she was heartbroken like that and couldn't show up as a mother. And a lot of that is probably just my loving myself and forgiving myself for whatever it is that I feel that I wasn't able to show up as a mother, but also forgiving my mother. And I think this is what today's lesson really is my function here is to forgive the world for all the errors I have made, right? And how do we do that? You just, self-love and love yourself and love the people around you as yourself, and see that innocence and that Christ in your brother, in your mother, in your father, and realize that, they're doing the best they can with what they have. And their love for you is the same as your love. And, just to understand that salvation is your only function through forgiveness. And that was such a powerful, powerful experience that I had. So I wanted to share that with all of you here today, because that's what this lesson really reminds me of. And to realize that I am released from all of my errors with all the world. So as you forgive others, you forgive yourself. And there's only love, because there's only two things, love or fear. If you're not in a place of choosing love, you're automatically in a place of choosing fear. So I hope that helps you today. And go out and do these amazing lessons and understand that salvation is your only function, and that your part is essential to God's plan for salvation. So it's all about forgiveness and love and just understanding the oneness that you share with all of your brothers. So thank you so much for coming on the live feed this morning. Great to see all of you here this morning. Hey, Mark, good to see you here. Hi, Pam. Good morning, Francine. Happy Thursday. Yes, it's a beautiful sunny day here too. Hi, Pam. Couple of Pams on today. Nice to see all of you guys here. Wow. Hey, Carl. Good to see you. Good morning, Colette. Hey, Joseph. Good morning, guys. Nice to see all of you here. Hey, Cindy. Oh, hi, my sissy. My sissy was here visiting, and she's back in Raleigh, probably heading to work right now. Good morning, everyone. You had a past life regression twice. Yeah, Francine. That's, it's interesting what comes up, right? When we're in that state of a trance, or you're really kind of hypnotized a little bit so that you could get deeper into your subconscious. Hi, honey. Nice to see you here on the live feed. Oh, I love you too, my sissy. Hey, Walter. Great to see you. Thanks, Barb. Yeah, I like to share things like that just so that, when I'm going through things and I'm learning and understanding, how it really feels deeply to forgive like that and see the innocence in others, right? I think we have these preconceived ideas about people in our lives and how they're supposed to show up for us. And if they don't show up like that, we get a little upset with them, like, that was rude, or that wasn't very nice of you not to show up like that. But you know what? Everybody's struggling with all of their own demons, and if we can just be that example and be that salvation, not only for ourselves but for others, I think that's what these lessons are all about. So hope you enjoyed today's lesson, and we're going to be doing a little bit of exploring. So the next couple of days I will be doing the live feed from other areas like Savannah, and I think we're going to Jekyll Island, and doing a little bit of local island hopping just to kind of explore my new territory down here. So I'll be joining live for the rest of the weekend from other areas, hopefully at 8:30 again, but if that changes, I will be sure to post it in the private Facebook group. I always post over there what time I'll be reading and doing the live lessons. So if you'd like to join us over there, we'd be happy to have you. And then you can share what's coming up for you with all of these lessons that we're doing today. and every day. So have a great day. Enjoy the beautiful sunny weather, and I will see you all again tomorrow. All right. Bye, guys.